Yes, I need to drink more. Okay, here we go. Woo! Okay.
All right, good to go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Woo, that was crazy. That was crazy, but like you said, it ain't gonna stop me. Thank you, Latoya Dawson. Thank you so much. Hey, Stephanie Cousin, honey, I love you. Well, honey, thank you all for coming back. That was funny. But you know what? I recorded that. I'm probably gonna put that up on my YouTube because that was crazy. Hey, the Candace is great. Yes. Back. Thank you so much. Like I said, so you can see it up close. I've written. My husband told me I need to make an ebook. I have pages, and then I also have symbolism. I have numbers. I have like what twos mean. What, because sometimes you'll read, and this goes back to the root. What was it? Oh, I forgot what her name was. But as far as like looking at the card and for what it is, and not for what it the foundational meaning. Sometimes you need to just look at the number and see, is it ascending or ascending or descending, because that makes a big deal. That makes a big deal as far as like where you are in whatever you're doing. Well, Bruce, yeah, everybody's back. Hey, Tam Jones, welcome. It makes a difference on where you are in the situation. 5 is dead in the middle. 5 is chaos. We know that. Yeah, it is, but chaos is probably necessary to go one way or the other. So, But anyway, so if it's going backwards, it means it's ending. If it's, or either it's about to come to a climax and transform, an ending that's going to bring a new beginning, because that's usually what 10s mean. So you have to figure out, Queen, G26, welcome. So you have to figure that out. And then that's up too. Just everything is just, man, what's on me? Somebody trying to do something to me, because I probably didn't protect myself enough for my video, but I'm about to do that. I'm about to sage the next time. I don't know if somebody's trying to mess with me. Speaking of the African, this was for you, yeah, as far as like numbers, because sometimes you may need to look at the number and just the suit, more so than what the card is, so you got to listen to your intuition. Unette joined, welcome. Demo, welcome. Hey, Virgo 2, welcome. Yes, so it's like you have to read enough, write enough, become familiar enough with the cards and with your intuition and the listening in order to be able to hear the cards speak. Okay, yeah, I'm showing you this 9. This is like 9 of swords. Yeah, it kind of means, because swords, they want to say swords are negative. I don't believe they're always negative. I believe that ideas, communications, thoughts, that kind of thing. So that's not always negative. So it's like 9, you see the 9 of swords, you see the girl sitting up in the bed. It doesn't necessarily, how I read, depending on the other cards around and how I aspect them, it's not going to always mean, oh, I'm having bad dreams or bad thoughts. Because, not all decks represent the 9 of swords negatively. So it's like, it may just be, I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot of thoughts running through my head, then I cannot go to sleep. I've got a lot of thoughts. I got a lot of things, a lot of ideas. And it could be a good thing, depending on the cards that are around it. So it's like, you got to read. You've got to show yourself approved. You've got to get in the vibration of it in order to receive it. Just like with anything else. Just like all we're talking about with who prays for you. Watching who you bring into your vibration. I need a reading so bad. Girl, go to my website. I got you. Got my website. Just click the link. Yep, Readings by Celeste takes you right there. And we can get you going. But knowing that there's a knowing. Here we go. Epiphany. There's a knowing that comes with studying. And that confidence that comes with studying. The confidence being able to know that, what? I can help you. I can give you some direction because I studied more than just a tarot. I studied several tarot. And then I studied life. I studied, I showed you the books the last time, the people here, as far as like how life is and mind work and how your mind works and how to work your mind and how to work your words. Words are key. How you word your question. Is he coming back? No. No, not is he coming back. But more like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen with what? what's going to happen with our relationship, what's going to happen with him and his job, what's going to happen. Are we going to get together? Are we going to get apart? Is another girl what's going to happen with her? What's going to happen in the future? How can we or how can I position myself in a way that allows this relationship to bloom and to flourish and become strong? Yes, those kind of words to really get what you need from your reading, because you just don't want basic stuff, because then you just stay basic. If you can get yourself to a place, or get yourself a reader, or read for yourself, knowing that you need to speak the words you want, you need to say it how you want it, or how you want to receive it. Don't be like, oh, I just want to know, is he messing with somebody else? You want to know more than that. Because usually when I tell you, yeah, well, where is she? Who is she? How long they been together? Does he love her more than I do? Yes, you're going to need to ask more than one question. But ask the question you want to know the answer to. And if you don't want to know the answer, don't ask the question. Because then when I come at you and tell you, and you're like, no, that can't be. Yeah, it is. And then you get mad at me, but then 2 months later you call me back and you apologize. Oh, how's that go? So, watch who you read. Watch who reads for you. And also, and who does work for you. Let's go that way too, because I've had people come to me, and it's one of those kind of things that used to happen, like when I was an esthetician. Well, I'm still an esthetician. People didn't want to pay my price to get their lashes, so they go somewhere and get lashes and get them bad, but then want to call me back to fix them. Same kind of thing. You go to somebody to get a work done. Yeah, you heard from somebody, whatever, as far as like, referral. And then that person, excuse me, I don't know how. I don't know how you fall for this kind of stuff. Gives you a work, and then you want to know, I've had people come to me, well, how can I do this? Can you give me a reading? I was like, you just spending too much money. See, if you just stay in one place, and or either do your own research and not put yourself, who is this? Living by Design, welcome. Mandy Celeste, welcome. And O'Shawn, welcome. But yes, so it's like, put yourself in a place where as far as like, you're comfortable with your reader. When you find a professional that works for you, especially if you're in this group, if you're in this live, if everybody's into some kind of spiritualism. When you find somebody, especially at this point in our you're going to dance around. But then once you find somebody that really vibes with you, you're like, okay, I try, but I like when this person reads for me. I like the way this person reads. Hello, Living by Design. When I like how her stuff comes to fruition little by little, but it comes and I can recognize it and I can see it coming. That's the person you stay with. I don't care who it is. It don't have to be me. It can be anybody, because there's several people on this whole profile that do readings. It's like, if they work with you, you need to stay your butt there. Because I guarantee you, they don't read like me and I don't read like them. But obviously, if you like the way they read, you need to stay there. Because the longer you stay with them, the stronger the bond will get. And it's easier for them to pick up stuff on you. And easier for them to be like, you know what, girl? You need to sit down. Greetings, Mike. Mike, 18 wheel. But you need to find somebody that works for you. And just like with anything else, especially as like we were talking before, as we progress, as we get older, you don't want to be dancing around, because that tends to cause conflict, confusion. Definitely it messes up communication, because I don't know how you coming, because you're over here, and over here. You didn't freaking, what is it? Horcruxed your butt all over the place. So you're like going all different directions, but then you come to me and it's like, I only have a piece of you, so I can only give you a piece back. But if you can give me, because we've been here, we've gone through some stuff, we've analyzed some things, we've been able to get on board, not on board, but on a path, and not yes, I said Horcrux. Yes, I said yes, I did. Yes, but it's like when you get on the path, it's easier. Just like if you got somebody to fix your car, then why go somewhere else when they fix your car right and tell you extra stuff? Why? It doesn't make sense. Like I said, as you get older, when you're new, when you're figuring out stuff, yeah, I could have said shit, but it got caught. When you're new and you're figuring out things, that is the time when you're young. Even when you're young in your spirituality, you're trying to find your way. But then when you find stuff that works, it is not the time to dance around. It is not. If this works, you need to keep doing it. And keep doing it. Oh, what is it? what do they say? Doing something the same way and expecting a different result. I expect the more I do something to become better at it. So I do expect a different result. I don't know that when I first heard that, people say, oh, that's insanity. But yes, I expect to get better. That's the definition. Thank you, sweetie. Definition of insanity, but that's not true. That is so not true. If I keep doing something, I'm about to get better. The more I did readings, the better I got. The more I studied, the more I understood myself, and I understood my readings, and I was able to freaking convey positive information to the people I read for on a different level. And that's where I go with my readings, a completely different level. I mean, not knocking nobody, never, because that is not my place. But I know where I want to go with readings. I know how I want to. K-Money Bags, hey girl. I know how I want to help people. I know what my mission is. My mission is to take it higher. And as I take you, I'm coming too. I think of it as a positive. You're insane about connecting with what you're doing, a testament to your passion. Whatever works, as long as you don't think it's insane in a negative way. It is definitely a positive. I don't think it's negative at all, in any way, shape, or form. I just think the more you do something, practice. I keep doing it to practice. So, was Michael Jordan insane? Was he? Did it every time. Did practice. No, it's practice. With anything is practice. So, back to that. And just step out the go into the deep. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be going into the deep now, especially as we get older. We talking about practice. Yes. We talking about yes. I'm slow. I got that. I'm so slow. I am learning. My first tarot cards are Everyday Witch. I love these cards. I brought another deck, Deviant Moon Tarot, and I can't connect with Deviant Moon. I can't. Everyday Witch, never heard that. I've got Witch's deck, the Witch's Tarot, Wizard's Tarot, and Witch's Oracle. That's what I have. Those are the only. But Deviant Moon is too dark and twisted. I can't. I go like that when I look at those cards. I mean, I could never use it. Faye Portal, greetings, Faye Portal. Thank you, welcome. Oh, Sean, I couldn't deal with Deviant Moon either. It just didn't speak to me at all. Same thing with the Wild Unknown. I can't do shit with that at all. I saw so many people using it. Like when I first got on Instagram, it was like, that was the deck to have. Even Deviant Moon, it was like, those are the two decks to have. And I was like, man, I do Steampunk, Right Away. Who do I have? And even my Oracle deck, I don't see a lot of. My Endora. My Endora, y'all know what Miss Endora look like. Now we're at the point we have conversations. I love Miss Endora. This is the deck for me. She speaks to me loud. Love her, and she's a jam. But figuring out how deep to go is just like letting go. Oh, I hear you. Trying to get rid of my the Wild Unknown Tarot. I was like, man, what is this? I need some more stuff. I need some facings. I need something. I need stuff on my card, not just a flower. Somebody was when I went to buy my other deck, the deck I bought yesterday. He was showing me this new deck. Oh, it's so new. It was flowers. I was like, it's a tarot deck with flowers. How do you do that with like a 7 of Pentacles? Flowers. How? But see, that speaks to perspective. If you're really versed in freaking flowers, that might speak colors and 2 objects. I know. What do you get from that? And there's also some decks, I want to. There's some decks that are out that are so popular. And I look at them, or either like they be just the colors and stuff, and I'm like, I can't read that. I can't help nobody with that, because that does not speak to me. And that goes to the way I study, the way I taught myself how to read. I studied symbolism. I watched the YouTube videos that talked about squinting and looking at it as a movie and telling it as a story, or either breaking it down and then putting it together, finding the common denominator and then bringing all the story together. Because sometimes there are times where it's not in order. But granted, it goes out this way, forward. But sometimes they're not in order. You have to meditate and, okay, where does this go here, but this goes here, or this is really supposed to be there, but this is the way it goes. And then you just speak it to yourself, and it makes total sense. I like a deck called The Tarot of the Trees. The review I saw online spoke. Girl, that's the thing. If it speaks to you, that's the deck to use. But I mean, even if it's the deck everybody uses, if the deck speaks to you, that's all that matters, because who's listening? You? The only person listening. So that's the deck you use. Plain and simple. Oh, well, lovelies, we've got about a minute left. I have enjoyed you so much. I thank you. What are you sorry for, O'Shawn? What are you sorry for, sweetie? I think I've gotten everybody. I think I was able to give everybody feedback that came on, and I thank you so much. I'm probably going to go back live Wednesday. Depends on if I have something to talk about. You know, they tell you, oh, schedule. But I'm not coming on if I ain't got nothing to talk about. Or if, like, you DM me and, like, ooh, Celeste, let's talk about, you know. Definitely, without a doubt. You can DM me with any question. But it's like, I'm not, do you still have No, K-Money, I don't do those anymore. I don't do any of that anymore. That was a distraction. That's why I let those go, because I know what I really wanted to do was tarot. And tarot, everything else was a distraction. So it was horcruxing, splitting my spirit, and I wasn't focused and giving tarot what I needed to be given, the attention I needed to give it. So I've gotten rid of all that. But there are several beauties out there that do candles, that do, excuse me, let me turn it off, that do candles and curios. So many out there. There are so many out there. I can't think of any like right offhand, but there are definitely ones out there that do them, that are worthy, without a doubt. So no oils either, Tassie. No, I don't do anything. I need to, because it's like it's like a mission thing now. It's like I have to give everything I have, everything, into this tarot. I still have the oil you made for me when I was still pregnant. Baby girl is one now. Yes! Yay! See, and that's a whole nother thing. I may talk about that one time. It depends on where we go. Like, if you jump on and we start talking about oils, I'll talk about it. That's not a problem. We can talk about it. But it's no longer a focus of where I'm trying to go as far as my mission is concerned and how I want to be of service. You know, I know those things work, and I know how to make them work. You know, and that's another thing. I taught myself how to do that. You know, I watched and I looked, but I was like, you know what? I want something to be blocked. Do I have it here? Of course I don't have it here. I bought a block. You know? So it's like, those kind of things, that kind of symbolism to motivate, get your intuition, and get your focus. You know? Those kind of things. You know? So that's what helped me. You know, and I believe all that helped me with my tarot. I love y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I am off for the evening. And readings by Wen. Thank you. I'm leaving now. It's time for us to go and enjoy our Sunday. Email's about to go out. If you're not on my email list, you need to get on it now, because I'm about to send out emails probably within the next 2 hours. For the weekend. This was fun. Thank you, Wild Honey. I appreciate all y'all. Bye. I have readings by Wen. Speaking of the weekend, thank you so much. Remember, get on my email list. Put your friends on my email list, because my weekly oracle thing is be on it. I doggone it. I appreciate you all. And like I said, next time I have something to say, I'll be on. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.